Hello, everyone. Happy Tuesday evening. Our top stories, let's get into them. An update in Luigi Mangione's murder case. An out-of-state suspect arrested in Mobile County today. Plus, the latest on today's special election in Northwest Florida. All of that is coming up on News 5 Now.
Brought to you by Green & Phillips, covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. News 5 Now starts right now.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to News 5 Now. My name is Summer Poole. I am the digital reporter here at WKRG News 5. Thanks for joining me. Just a little heads up. If I sound weird, it's because I've been sick. It's been a long thing. So just ignore that. Pretend like that's not happening. Anyways, it's been a long while since I've seen you guys. How are you doing? Let me know in the comments. If you're new here, every day we do our top 5 stories. We also do our question of the day and our poll of the day. So if it's all right with you guys, I'm just going to go ahead and jump into our top 5 stories. Here we go. Number 5. Attorney General Pam Bondi is directing federal prosecutors to seek the death penalty for the man accused of killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in Manhattan in December. One of the federal charges against Luigi Mangione, murder through use of a firearm, makes him eligible if convicted. It's the first time the Justice Department has sought the death penalty since President Trump's return to office, vowing to resume federal executions after they were stopped under the previous administration. Number 4, the Mobile Museum of Art is participating in a national program to help those who might not be able to afford admission to the museum. Up to 4 people per EBT card, SNAP benefits, can get into the museum for free Tuesday through Saturday. The History Museum, Mobile Botanical Gardens, and Oakley House are among the other local facilities participating in the program. Number 3, a suspect wanted out of South Carolina captured today in Mobile County. State troopers and Creola police caught the suspect today after stopping the person around Dead Lake and Sailor Roads. Officers say the suspect was wanted for rape and assault charges. And we are continuing to learn more currently as this story progresses. So for more on that, check in at 6 o'clock on WKRG. Number 2, such a fun story. WKRG now has a remarkable women winner. Amber Buswell, founder of Shorty's Safe Haven in Baldwin County, has won the 2025 Remarkable Women Contest. Buswell started her nonprofit in 2020 with a dream of creating a sanctuary for animals and young girls in need of a better life. She was inspired after adopting her daughter's best friend, who nearly went into the foster care system after dealing with a bad living situation at home, and then adopting a horse named Shorty. Don't you love that name? I love that name. That's how Shorty's Safe Haven was born. Now the program has 15 girls and dozens of animals, including 27 horses, a potbelly pig, a longhorn cow, 5 dogs, and chickens. Now, I love animals, but that's a lot of animals. The girls get to ride horses while also completing various jobs around the farm. So again, we want to say congratulations to Amber, our Remarkable Women winner for 2025. And number 1, our big story tonight. Polls close at 7 o'clock in Northwest Florida for the special election. The Florida District 1 special election to replace Matt Gaetz in the House of Representatives is between Republican Jimmy Patronis, Democrat Gay Valmont, and Stephen Broden, who has no party affiliation. For some Oakland County and Santa Rosa County Republicans, there is also a special primary election with 8 candidates on the ballot. The state legislature seat came open after Joel Rudman resigned to run to replace Gaetz. And you can follow along with the entire election coverage all night long tonight on WKRG.com. And those, my friends, are the top 5 stories for today. Now, let's get into this question. I'm really excited about this question. So, the question of the day today is, let me see if I can pull it up here. What is one piece of advice you would give your younger self? I love this. I've been reading comments all day, so. Okay, let's see. I'm actually going to scroll down a little bit in case I know Shamani and Devin were in here earlier for you guys. I'm going to scroll down a little bit to see if we can get some new responses that we haven't shared yet. Lori said, don't settle. Let God open all the doors for you. Kimberly said, don't get married so young and get my education before children. My mama always preached that to me. I was going to get my education before I had a family, and that was that. Lori said, wait for the mate God has for you. Al said, should have bought that Bitcoin. Taylor says, cool the ambition, focus on people. Debbie says, listen to mom. I have to say, and I hope she's not listening to this because she might get a big head, but anytime my mom has been like, that is not a smart decision, it has turned out to not be a smart decision. So, listen to your mom, kids. Thomas says, no cigarettes. Chris said, invest in stocks, waterfront property. Ava says, stay away from men. Get a good education. Peter says, pain is a lesson, learn from it. Karen says, don't sweat the small stuff. Never say I do, says Harley. Ginger says, don't live in fear. So you guys had a lot of advice that you would give your younger self. I was thinking about this too. I think if I had to give any advice to my younger self, it would be to always see the good in people and to always take care of myself and not care what other people think as much, because that's been a big problem in my life. So there you go. There's my response for that. Now let's do our poll of the day. So our poll of the day today is, what's scarier? Scarier? I don't know, guys. I'm tired. It's been a long day. What's scarier, a tornado or an earthquake? 87% of you say tornado. 13% of you voted earthquake. I gotta say, I watched that Joplin tornado documentary on Netflix. If you haven't already, I highly recommend it. And that is terrifying. Hello. But also I've seen the videos recently that are coming out of like Thailand, and it's like the pools and like people are up in these like sky high apartments, and it's like the whole building is shaking. I don't know what I don't know what I would pick. I would probably pick tornado, but that's because I've never experienced an earthquake. So that's that. So anyways, we have news on at 6 o'clock. Let me check here. It is 5:40. So in about 20 minutes or so. Sorry, I'm not good at math. This shouldn't be a surprise to anyone. So go over, watch our 6 o'clock show, and it's going to have all the coverage for the Northwest Florida special election. Ed's going to have weather. Gerhard is going to have sports because Simone is headed to San Antonio for the top 4 for March Madness, and Auburn's playing. So if you're an Auburn fan, you might want to watch that Saturday. Anyways, so if you want, you can go to our Facebook page. Oh, that's not supposed to pop up. Oh. Sorry, guys. I don't know what's happening. There we go, I think. So you can go to our Facebook page. We have the show every day at 8, at 12:30, and at 5:30. And if you want to vote in our next question and poll of the day, our question is, should artificial intelligence be included in public education? And our poll is, should torpedo bats be illegal in Major League Baseball? So like I said, turn on your TVs to, right now it's the CBS Evening News, but soon we'll have Roseanne, Peter, Cherish will pop in at 6:30, Ed, Gerhard, all your favorites here tonight on WKRG. And with that, I will say happy Tuesday, and I hope you have a great rest of your week. I will see you next week. Bye, guys.
Covering news from your neighborhood and around the world. You are watching News 5 Now, brought to you by Green & Phillips.